My character's world blows up. He has to kill his undead siblings. He watches helplessly as his loved ones die. Why doesn't he enjoy playing D&D? Hey everybody, Space Annihilation Light here. Welcome to another D&D memes video. How are you guys doing? Having a wonderful day today. Before jumping into the video, I want to quickly ask you if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, consider doing so now. It only takes a moment and helps out, and I appreciate it, so thanks so much for that. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I've messed up. Help. Sending my party to the afterlife because our first session is a town raid with 6 warships and attacking once they are all asleep. And I guess not rolling over a 14 for 87% of the session and them leaving, going from level 5 to level 15, resulted in the campaign being ruined after one session. Okay, so I'm guessing the DM intended to kill the party, but that really did not go according to plan at all. And now the party is way more overleveled than the DM ever wanted to. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Improvised weapons. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so improvised weapons do as much damage as the DM agrees is appropriate. Well, you just got to convince the DM to agree with this now, and yeah, you're good to go. For 221, the Barbaladin crits with a great axe has 2 extra weapon dice per crit and smites twice. 8d12 plus 16d8 plus 16, and that gave the total of 221. Okay, Jesus Christ, that is a lot of damage, yeah. Just because I'm an overgrown puppet cowboy seeking his favorite deputy doesn't mean I'm unable to do 4d10 plus 12d6 plus 30 damage in the first turn of combat. Veteran player's joke character about to go ham on the big bad evil guy's ass, and the new player playing their first character. Looks really scared back there in the background, Jesus. Pick a side. Elvish sounds like Latin, or Elvish sounds like Japanese. There are 2 kinds of people. I don't think I can see Elvish sounding like Japanese, so I guess I think I have to go for Latin here. I feel like most people that you would ask would say that Elvish sounds like Latin. What I think whenever I see memes about bullying the DM to get your way on here. Make the DM follow the internet's views on the rules. Force them to tell us the meta health, since the rules go both ways. The DM stops running. That's really not something you want to accomplish at any point, is it? Unless you really don't like the DM or playing in his campaign and you don't know how to tell him that. Don't try to chop a gelatinous cube in half. It won't end well. The party encounters an intelligent gelatinous cube. They're forced to run away after they try to kill her with slashing damage. She comes back 3 sessions later to collect child support. Don't rob PCs of charisma-based abilities because the player's roleplay confidence doesn't live up to your standards. My character is incapable of being surprised because I took the alert feat, and that's the ability it grants me, even though I, the player, am hard of hearing and wear glasses. My character gives a rousing speech which inspires the party, imbuing them with temporary health because I took the inspired leader feat, and that's the ability it grants me, even though I, the player, struggle with shyness and prefer to avoid public speaking. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. My backstory says I'm awesome. My level says otherwise. Me introducing my character to the party. I'm Trevor Belmont, and I've never lost a fight to man nor beast. Still level 1. Marshals will love this. You can get free advantage as a barbarian at the beginning of combat. What? From level 5 your movement speed becomes 40. Using TCE optional rules you can jump onto another creature to prone it. If you run 10 feet, jump another 10, land on the creature and it fails the DC 15 dexterity save and you're both prone, you use your last 20 feet of movement to stand up. Bingo! Free advantage for an entire turn. Jesse, what the hell are you talking about? To put it simply, different species can create viable offspring. However, the offspring, in the vast majority of cases, cannot reproduce, proven by mules, ligers, etc. West of the coast changing race to species. And any chance of a half-elf orc successfully reproducing. What one YouTube video about historical weaponry does to a man. Spear fans. Just going on and on about the conspiracy theories, I guess, Jesus Christ. And then sword fans. 1d8 is greater than 1d6. Just straight up to the point, yeah. I just want a fun happy-go-lucky adventure. Is that too much to ask for? My character's world blows up. He has to kill his undead siblings. He watches helplessly as his loved ones die. Why doesn't he enjoy playing D&D? Yeah, I think this is like one of those basic things that you should get out of the way, talk about them with your DM like at the start pretty much. Or as soon as possible, as soon as they come up, I suppose. Average command spell users. Command, 1st level enchantment, and Dominate monster, 8th level enchantment. Corporate needs you to find the difference between these two pictures. They're the same picture.
It's satanic worship.
Teenagers in the 70s doing some basic math while pretending to be wizards. Religious conservatives. The devil! Teaching the subreddit the rules through memes. Lesson 2. Bonus action spells. I will cast haste and then action surge to cast greater invisibility before going in with an advantage haste action attack. You can't cast 2-level spells a turn, you idiot. What? Since when? What kind of homebrew BS is this? It's raw, read the player's handbook, you idiot. You can only cast cantrips after casting a level spell. The player's handbook only restricts me to cantrips if I cast a spell with a bonus action, leveled or cantrip. As long as my bonus action is not used for that, I can cast whatever the f I want. I paid $15 for this session, at least read the books. Oh, Jesus Christ. May his reign last forever. As you guys walk into the frozen cave, a glowing sword, lodged deep into a chunk of ice, catches your attention. The dwarvish inscriptions carved upon the wall say the following: "Whomsoever takes up this blade shall wield power eternal. Just as the blade rends flesh, so must power scar the spirit." We're level 2. We can take on like 18 goblins at once, right? My self-preservation instincts leaving my body as soon as the DM says that we'll be using experience leveling. 8-con wizard gang. Barbarian who tanked 200 damage in one fight, and their cobbled wizard friend who took 30 damage and got downed. Everyone's doing what they can, okay? Don't judge don't judge the little cobbled wizard for not being able to tank more damage. He's not made for that, okay? That's not his goal in this party, okay? That's not the role that he's fulfilling here. All diamonds are worth 300 gold if someone slaps a 300 gold price tag on it. Any diamond can be used to cast Revivify. What? Revivify specifies cost but not size. Someone with an abundance of small diamonds can sell them at 300 gold each and they'd probably still work for Revivify. If our characters start selling diamonds at 300 gold each, we can use them for Revivify? Sure, since as the DM, I can control access to diamonds in the world. I think I've heard this before, but it seems such a weird thing to try to work around. Just pay the gold price that it's supposed to be and just accept that it's what it is if you want to get it. Formed of clay and given life by its creator. Homunculi are little constructs made of clay and blood and alchemy regions. So why do they look like perfect little bat gremlins? Anybody come across some cool art of lumpy, gross, but friendly homunculi? Damn it, Simon! My DM's D&D section of the bookshelf. WTF is my DM planning? We have Xanatar's Guide to Everything, we have a book about animals, we have the Player's Handbook, we have the Dungeon Master's Guide, we have Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, we have the Monster Manual, and then then we have What It's Like to Be a Bird by David Allen Sibley. I have no idea where this could be going, honestly. I really would hope to see a part 2 about this on D&D Green Text or RPG Horror Stories. How I'm introducing this character for a JoJo campaign. Introducing your character by having them brooding in a dark corner, or please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. Yep, that's how it usually starts. Together, we'll save the princess or die trying. Die? I didn't know that was an option. D&D in a nutshell. Can we make sure there's speed traps with spikes in them too? Me, working with an architect to design my tomb. Yeah, put a big, perpetually swinging axe right about there. Just add as many traps as you feel creative enough to do. Just whenever you see enough place for a trap, just add one. Try to make them hard to predict as well, if possible, thank you. And yeah, no, there's no particular reason for doing any of this. Just stop asking questions about my tomb, okay? This is none of your concern. I beg you, read the spell description. By combining suggestion, unsettling words, and silvery barbs, level 3 bard can make Archmage stop casting spells. Suggestion must be framed as reasonable. I crave the cold certainty of steel. Player. Okay, so my new character is a Forge Cleric who became a Warforged. Don't you mean a Warforged that became a Forge Cleric? Asks the DM. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. As long as it's not a peasant railgun. Players thinking of creative ways to do damage. Oh, that's real nice. Imagining the most depressed voice possible for this. And the DM ruling that it's an improvised weapon, doing 1d4. Yeah, that is really one quick way to kill player creativity and just have them give up on ever trying to do that again, I suppose. It's weird, right? Eagle people, crow people, cat people, lion people, turtle people, snake people, lizard people, horse people, goat people, cow people, hippo people, elephant people, rabbit people, owl people, fish people. This one sparks joy. Canine people? This one does not spark joy. Inspired by Brennan Lee Mulligan's take on railroading. We should go fight the big bad evil guy. The party trying to go straight from the tavern to the Lich's dungeon. Not at this level you're not, says the great DM, I guess. They have a bandit attack, fun NPCs and backstory encounters on the way with plot hooks. Now that's an adventure. I mean, the first one is an adventure too, but yeah, this one is more interesting than the initial plan of the party. Spellcasters, man. Wizard. I can use my spellbook to cast damaging effects. Warlock. I made a pact with a powerful entity to kill my foes. Cleric. I use faith in my god to smite down my foes. Druid. Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people. The Scout 14 Fortress 2 quote, yeah, beautiful, that is absolutely beautiful and lovely. Had an interesting session last week. 2 party members were trapped in a cell, broke the lockpick in the lock, and so they decided to poo in a bucket and magically ferment it to make methane and try to blow the cell open. Okay, you have my attention. Me, the DM, letting them create an explosion in the small space that they're also in. I don't think I want to know how this went because I can imagine and it really could not have gone too well. So yeah, okay then. I think this is a good point to end the video here, yeah. I think I can move on from this now. Alright, thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon as well as YouTube, I appreciate lots of thanks so much for those. Links below if you want to check them out as well as links to the subreddit, Discord, social media, anything else. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, until next time, have a good day, bye.